This is TWiT.
From Mike Elgan, U.S. says Russian bot farm was used AI to impersonate Americans. In the Russian bot farm, AI impersonates you.
I put this on the rundown just to hear your Russian accent.
Just for that.
I knew you couldn't. No, they're using a software program called Meliorator to create and manage fake accounts, which uses AI to do all of it. And it's really kind of a fascinating thing. We don't really know that much about it, but they're able to deploy large and maintain large numbers of X accounts at scale and basically just spew out Russian talking points about the Ukraine war and other matters. And it's really kind of interesting. And of course, they were caught by the FBI partnering with a couple of other countries.
It was part of a Kremlin-approved, according to NPR, and funded project run by a Russian intelligence officer. One guy. And this seems to be how this is the entrepreneurial side of the GRU. You know, okay, who wants to run bot farm? Okay, who wants to be Guccifer? Okay, you're Guccifer. Who wants? It's like always one guy. What?
I mean, this is basically the plan of Queen Isabella of Spain, who both defeated the Muslims in Spain and also conquered the Americas by having a policy where an individual person could gather up a bunch of dudes, go conquer some little piece of land. They would make him governor, and now it belonged to Spain.
Privateers. Yes.
This works.
It works. It's the entrepreneurial side of hacking.
That's right.
Wow. Well, thank you for bringing that historical note into this.
Yes, my pleasure. My pleasure.
Just think if Queen Isabella had AI, what she could have done.
You know? Oh, what she could have accomplished.
What she could have accomplished.
She wouldn't have been such a loser. But the this is the person was an editor at RT, Russia Today.
Oh, you're kidding.
No, who managed the whole thing and to me, what's interesting about this is not the fact that yet another disinformation operation was shut down. What's interesting is you see the innovation in this space. So who knows how many other programs like this are operating on Facebook or X
if one
or
person can do this and create thousands of accounts and have them all generating content, but that's what AI enables. That's the whole point.
By the way, Goldman Sachs says it's not useful.
You should ask. You should ask GRU if it's useful.
We should all be investing in Meliorator.
The DOJ said that RT had been looking for alternate distribution channels, and that the bot farm was part of these efforts. So RT is kind of like Radio Free Europe in reverse, right? It's or Tokyo. What was her name? Tokyo Sally.
Tokyo Rose.
Tokyo Rose. It was a propaganda effort from Russia into the United States. You can watch RT on most cable systems, and it's certainly
the genius of RT is that it's I am making these numbers up, but it's like 70-75% legit.
Right.
And they use that
just like Radio Free Europe, right? You just put a little spoonful of propaganda makes the medicine go down. But I love RT's response. Their press office response asked for allegations that they had a bot farm to spread the propaganda. The RT responded, "Farming is a beloved pastime for millions of Russians."
Oh, sweet mother
Russia loves our farmers. 1,000 fake profiles on X. But this one guy, including a user claiming to live in Minneapolis, who posted videos of Putin justifying Russia's actions in Ukraine and claiming parts of Ukraine, Poland, and Lithuania were gifts from Russian forces after World War II. X did suspend the account. But the problem is, it was that easy to create them in the first place. Just create 1,000 more.
Try again.
Yeah.
Right. Leo, can we also transition into the Olympic story also on the rundown, where Russia is really gunning for the Olympics?
Now, in past Olympics, the last few years, Russia has not been allowed to participate, right?
Right. As a result, but in this Olympics in particular, as a result of doping, state-sponsored doping program, and also the invasion of Ukraine, Russian Olympics who have not been caught doping personally, Olympians who have not been caught doping, can compete under sort of a not under the Russian flag,
an Olympic flag. They've done this. They did this last time. Yeah.
Right, and they can't march in the opening ceremonies and so on.
Right,
and so Russia's really out to discredit the games, and they're doing it in a couple of ways. One is they actually used AI to create a Tom Cruise movie that's been circulating on Telegram.
What?
Yeah, it's called the Olympics Has Fallen instead of Olympia Has Fallen, and it's a cheesy, ridiculous thing, but it's out there trying to create they're trying to associate the Olympics with terrorism. They've done a whole bunch of fake.
To make people afraid to go.
Exactly. Afraid to go or just fearing the violence. They actually used AI. They took legitimate photos of different streets in Paris, and they used AI to put anti-Israeli graffiti on those walls, claiming that they're going to murder Israelis if they come to the Olympics and all this kind of stuff. There's all kinds of like crazy stuff, and it's a full court press against the Olympics, and it just keeps getting louder and more noisy in terms of like this drumbeat of going after it. So they're looking to discredit the IOC, looking to discredit Macron and also the Paris government, and they're looking to just basically create fear, uncertainty, and doubt around the Olympic Games themselves. And they're doing it mostly with AI.
Hey, thank you for watching this little snippet from our big show, the News Roundtable This Week in Tech. I'm Leo Laporte. Each week we cover the week's tech news, in-depth analysis, but it's also fun and engaging. You'll find it at twit.tv along with all of our shows. And if you want more, just hit the subscribe button, and we'll be sure to bring you a lot more great content. Thanks for listening.